Quincy Avery's going to join us here in 45 minutes. He is the coach, the quarterback coach to Trey Lance. He's also got a podcast called The Q, and Trey Lance joined him, and this was all made available starting yesterday. And here's Lance on getting back on the field.
We're just excited to compete again. Honestly, that was one of the hardest things for me this year, just not getting to compete. I never really knew that I would crave it that much. You know, I played 3 sports in high school, I competed year round, and now getting into this. I think this is the first time that I've gone, definitely the longest I've gone without being able to like really compete, you know, in like on a field. You know, I can compete in the weight room, compete in little things like that, but just limits everything. But I mean, I just be able to start running and competing and like really anything I can do. Like I feel like I need that again. I'm really excited to just be able to compete and be able to get on the field. It's going to be so much fun. Like I'm just excited to get started again, OTAs, be around the guys again, and kind of just be a part of it.
Well, and I mean, the excitement level I get, but I also wonder, and he certainly understands this, as we were kind of talking about last hour, there is an urgency in something like OTAs that we rarely experience. Like, raise your hand if you follow OTAs.
Every snap of it.
Like, for real. Thank you, Kyle. Yes. If you cover the 49ers, you cover OTAs. If you're a fan of the 49ers, they're a rumor. You're hoping to get to the end of them without any news is essentially
Pretty
what's
much,
happening.
yeah.
I just don't want to hear that somebody tore their ACL at OTAs.
So you're not expecting us to have passing stats from Trey Lance at OTAs?
I am this year.
Trey Lance was 17 of 20 today.
That's the deal. This, for me now, this whole offseason is about one thing. Trey Lance. Trey Lance. I mean, sure, there's free agency, there's the draft, but this offseason is about, can you throw a different pitch to your organization? And again, I know what everybody does right now when there's a Lance Purdy conversation. If you believe in Purdy, oh, you're a Lance hater. I have no clue who Trey Lance is. How would I know? He hasn't played football. There's only a few people out there who know, and it's the people who are working with him every day. And according to what we're reading and hearing now, the 49ers are not impressed. They're not digging it. There are some things they thought he'd be able to do that he can't do. And the Brock Purdy injury is allowing him the opportunity to show them something different. And to me, that's what now this whole summer's about.
Absolutely, because it's about that and Brock Purdy's rehabilitation. And hopefully when Brock gets the surgery in 5 days, that the news is good. And I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb, Mark, and say it'll be a successful surgery. Now, what surgery will it be? Will it be Tommy John, or will they put in the internal brace? Hopefully it's the latter of the two, and he's only out for 3 months. And then after 3 months, he's able to begin to start to work his way back. And in 6 months, he's ready to be a quarterback again. But in the meantime, yeah, it's all eyes on Trey Lance. And we're going to get little droplets of news coming out from Trey Lance. Maybe he's going to get all the fellas together in the offseason and go have a little pitch and catch with George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk and the rest of them and try to get some comfortability and try to build up that PR, because until Trey Lance plays actual football again in September, all the news that we hear between now and then is mostly nonsense.
By the way, pop quiz, hot shot.
Okay.
Is Tommy John, not the surgery, the human, is he still with us?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Tommy John, still with us. Sorry, I should have waited for the music. Yes. Elton John also still with us.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.